my name is MegaRobert from MegaRobertTV, and today I'm going to review the series Dragon Ball GT, the sequel to Dragon Ball Z. Well, Dragon Ball GT is a very complicated show and doesn't stay very true to Dragon Ball Z. It feels like things that they were gonna put in Dragon Ball Z but decided it's a dumb idea, so they didn't put it in. They decided, oh, let's take all this stuff we didn't want and let's make it into another series. And so that's how really Dragon Ball GT was made. And you really have to look back at the previous Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z shows to understand what GT was trying to do. Because I think what they were trying to do, and many people agree with me, is that they were trying to take Dragon Ball Z, an action fighting show, and try to combine it with Dragon Ball, more of a comedy adventure show, and try to put it together. It's like Dragon Ball Z, but with a lot more comedy and jokes and not as much fighting, and it didn't work. And the story itself is very complicated, and it's just, it doesn't feel like they were putting any effort into this show, into the character development, really. Because when you look at it, in this show, Goku has been transformed into a kid again, and I won't really get into the story because I don't really care about it too much, but Goku's been turned into a kid. And the thing is, though, now they're trying to do what they did in Dragon Ball. Like, Goku is at a completely different level. He's much stronger than all the other characters. Like, Goku is the strongest, and everyone else is like ants compared to him. And I feel like that part of the show was pushed a little too much, that like Goku's a god, and all the other characters don't matter. It's just about Goku. And that's not really what I felt Dragon Ball Z was about. I felt like Goku was strong in Dragon Ball Z, but still all the other fighters would help him, and like it worked in Dragon Ball Z, but here it just doesn't work. The only part of Dragon Ball GT that I feel was good was going to be good if they tried to put more effort into it was the Shadow Dragon sagas. Because the Shadow Dragon saga was about how the Dragon Balls were developing their own personality, and they were kind of rebelling on the Z fighters, and I think that worked good because if you've watched the other shows before, you see that they use the Dragon Balls and depend on them a lot, but now it's like they can't use the Dragon Balls because the Dragon Balls are attacking them. And that story idea was very good, but it was presented very bad. I just thought they had so much potential for that saga. It could have been one of the best sagas in all of Dragon Ball history, but they just didn't put the right amount of love and care and support into this, and it didn't work. They canceled it after the Shadow Dragon saga, and it was a good ending. I felt like this was a good place to stop, because in my opinion, they should have really stopped right after the Majin Buu saga. Goku was already so much overpowering in this series, and I feel just because of that one factor alone, GT was really brought down so that it wasn't as good as Dragon Ball Z, and it didn't even come close really to Dragon Ball Z when you think about it. GT isn't bad. You don't have to watch it. You can watch Dragon Ball GT, and if you're a hardcore fan, you'll enjoy it, but not as much as you did the other series. But I'll see you on my next review. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me see what you think about GT, because I know a lot of people defend this show, so write in the comments what you think about this show. You think it's good? You think it's bad? I'll be reading your comments.